You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, General Hospital fans. This is Belynda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your GH early edition spoilers for Monday, October 2nd through Friday, October 6th. We've got some spoilers for every day and some very special info for Tuesday and Wednesday in particular. By the time you're listening to this, it's probably going to be on or after Wednesday, September 27th. So real quick, so you got some context for what's happening next week, I'm just going to rattle off very quickly the Wednesday through Friday spoilers so that you are prepared for the info about next week. Hey, if you haven't already, please reach down and click subscribe so you don't miss any of our GH updates. So on Wednesday, a lot of people are at the Savoy to see Eddie Main perform. Eddie and Olivia have a moment there. BLQ is there to support him. It looks like she might have helped him finish that song. Curtis is there at the Savoy, and Christina is also there, and it looks like TJ and whiny baby Molly are there, and Christina congratulates them, and then she insists on something. Esme tries to stop Spencer from leaving town on Wednesday. This looks like it ties back to that undated spoiler about Esme sounding an alarm. Maybe she tries to stop him saying something about Ace. We'll see, but don't worry, because Spencer and Trina are definitely leaving town together. Sam and Dante need to fill in Chase about what is really going on with Cody and this Sasha kidnapping situation. And Sasha completely unleashes on Gladys because she caught Gladys with a packed bag ready to run out of town after that fake phone call from the bank with that truly abominable Southern accent that she did. It was awful. Plus, Michael is worried on Wednesday. Then on Thursday, Cody Bell completely snaps. Cyrus has an important meeting. Max Scorpio reassures someone. Wonder if it's Cody. We'll see. And Ava finds some common ground with Jocelyn. Maybe it's about Trina. Plus, Sasha feels the sting of betrayal. Is this something new? She's been betrayed so much. It's just terrible. On Friday the 29th, Willow Tate is freaked out by something. I wonder if it's something to do with Dr. Montague. Michael and Carly have a serious chat, and Ava is not happy when someone drops by on her. Maybe it's Awful Mason. Sunny and Nina have a very deep conversation, and Laura Spencer realizes something. All right, now let's jump into next week. I've got spoilers for every day. Monday, October 2nd, we have Gladys cornered and completely roasted. So I hope that that's the point where the cops come for her. We shall see. Valentin meets with his lawyer, Martin Gray, to get some advice. I wonder if he is consulting with him about Charlotte's little crime spree. Then Tuesday and Wednesday, October 3rd and 4th next week, do not expect to see General Hospital because there is a preemption both days for Major League Baseball coverage. Thursday the 5th comes back really strong because that's the day that Sasha Gilmore is in danger. And it seems to me the only person who could be endangering her is Dr. Montague. Maybe he wants to OD her and finish her off so she can't blab to anybody. So I expect we're going to see that villain. And boy, do I hope somebody takes him out. I would like to see Sasha take him out. If he tries to OD her on drugs, I hope she turns the syringe around on him. I think the punishment should fit the crime. Also on Thursday, Valentin takes Anna by surprise. I wonder if he is going to show her the house and ask her to move in, which his daughter did not seem too keen on. And Tracy lets something slip that she didn't mean to, and I have to suspect that it's Gregory's ALS secret, either to BLQ or to Chase. We'll see. All right, Friday, October 6th, Nina Reeves has some news for Valentin. And of course, this has to be about Charlotte. That's the only thing that they've really been talking about. So I just want to say a couple of things is I'm really glad that Gladys and Montague looks like they are going to get what's coming to them next week. A lot of people have complained about the Sasha storyline dragging on too long. Yes, it seems like it's been dragging on long, but what they were doing was they were covering up for Sofia Mattson's maternity leave. She gave birth to her second child. If you noticed the scenes when they first started shooting the stuff at Ferncliff, she was in the baggy sweats and she always had a blanket up and around her because she was still pregnant. And then it looks like they filmed enough scenes to cover her through her maternity leave, shooting ahead. That's one of the reasons they put her in Ferncliff, was so she was only interacting with really primarily Montague and maybe a nurse. So it'd be a lot easier where they could probably spend a day or two and shoot enough scenes to last for weeks. And that's what they did to cover her maternity leave. So it was kind of seamless, and it's all going to wrap up next week. The other big news is starting on Wednesday, the 27th of September, the writers can go back to work. The strike is over. General Hospital is a big mystery over who has been writing the show. Rumor has it that it might be people from the directors and producers staff that have been fill-in writers. And I do say, I am enjoying some of what they're doing. I feel like the pace is faster. I feel like there's interesting stuff going on. What I really fear most is the core writers coming back and then undoing the pace that has now been set. I am very interested to see what's happening. Generally, like when the other writers left, they left in May, and they had written enough scripts through all of May, all of June, and like 3 weeks of July. So they had like 11 weeks of material written at the time. I doubt that the replacement writers have already written 11 weeks of material, but maybe they have. So there is a chance that we won't see the core writers' material back until later this fall, even into December. We'll see. I mean, I guess we'll know when we start seeing writers' credits show up again. I don't know if you watch the credits at the end of the show. I watch them because I'm always looking to see if they're going to tell us who has taken over writing the show, and they haven't shown any of the credits. So it's kind of interesting. And we don't know if they brought in FICOR writers, if they just brought in other scabs, or if, like the rumor is, that it was, producers and directors penning things. That would be very interesting. We know that Frank Valentini as showrunner is extremely involved in storyline. So I could totally see him, overseeing the replacement writer process. I will say this, I'm glad they were able to keep the soap on the air, because when they have to pull soaps off the air like they did in the pandemic, like they had to do in the 07-08 strike that lasted 100 days, that's when a lot of soaps got shut down. So I know a lot of people are really mad when people cross the picket line. I'm just glad that we're not going to lose our shows because we had some continuity. All right, that's everything. Drop your comments below. Let me know what you are excited to see next week about Tracy and Sasha and Montague, Valentin and Anna, Valentin and his lawyer, what you'd like to see happen to Gladys and the evil doctor. Drop your comments below, click subscribe if you haven't already, and click a like if you enjoyed this early spoilers discussion. I read all your comments. I love the back and forth discussing soaps with you guys. So definitely let me know what you're looking forward to see next week, and come back soon. This has been Belynda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.